Hi, my friends. It's 1 o'clock, and I'm showing up here live on Instagram and Facebook with my friends because I felt like the Lord was telling me to do this for you. And so here I am. I'm showing up. I love you guys, and I want to bring you a message of hope and a message of love and give you some practical ways of dealing with what you're going through right now. So you'll have to forgive me. I've got two screens going on and just trying to make sure I'm kind of looking at both of you guys. So the elephant in the room, the pandemic. And I'm not here to tell you to wash your hands or sneeze in your elbow or anything like that, okay? There have been illnesses for ages, forever. There are viruses, there's bacteria, people get sick, right? But not everyone gets sick, do they? Why not? Because they have a healthy immune system. And I don't need to go through all the supplements and other things that you can do like vitamin D and fish oil and vitamin C. You can get that information elsewhere. But number one that's going to affect your immune system is your stress level. Okay, so that's what I'm going to talk about right now is your stress level. First of all, if you are watching the news, if you're on Facebook and Instagram and you're going through your feed and you're just bombarded with all of this stuff about the virus, I just want to say, knock it off, because that is just going to create fear within you, and that fear is going to plummet your immune system. Okay, so number one, get off of that news feed because it's not helping you. Trust me. If there's something you need to know, you'll find out. You don't need to be watching stuff 24/7, okay? Because it's not going to help you. So what is going to help you? All right, stay off the news. I made myself a little list to try to keep on track because I kind of go off tangent at times. My kids like to tease me about that. So stop watching the news. Another one, exercise. All right, nobody wants to hear about exercise. And I am super bummed. The biggest effect in my life, I think, is that my workouts were canceled. I counted on that Monday through Friday. I knew what I was doing. I had 9:30 workout every day, and Barbie at Aim for Fit was awesome, and she pushed us, and I felt so good. And now I don't have that, right? So I have to find other ways. I have been getting out and walking. Being in nature is really good. And now that spring is coming for you guys, that's a big help. The weather is not so cold. You can get out there and take a walk. That's easy. If you're somewhere where you're not allowed to go outside, that really sucks. I'm just going to say that. Dance. I love to dance. I put on dance music, and not only am I getting exercise, but it really boosts my mood. All right, so you can dance. You can do jumping jacks. You can do push-ups. You can do planks. These are all things that you can do in a small space, and you don't need any equipment to do that. So that will help you. Music, all right? Two different kinds of music. You can have music that's going to pump you up and get you energetic and excited. And I love listening to that kind of music, not just listening, but I have to dance. And when you dance, when you're active, it really, really gives you a fantastic boost. Okay. And that happiness, that serotonin, that dopamine, that's going to help your immune system. Really important to do something that's going to make you happy. So that's on the one spectrum of music, is to get you pumped up and excited and energetic, right? And then you can also listen to soothing music, right? Classical music. You can go on YouTube. They also have the stuff that's good for your brain waves. You can listen to that. That's going to calm your spirit down. Okay. So that's really important. We need to remain calm in all of this. And of course, number one is to pray, right? To pray and meditate, have that quiet. That's going to calm your soul, bring you peace, because God is in charge. He loves you. He's not going to forget about you. He knows what's going on. And in fact, this just might be like a wake up, little tap on the shoulder, as one of my friends likes to say, of, okay, why don't you just stop your busy life for a little bit, stop and remember me, right? So that will bring you calm, that will bring you peace. Spend some quiet time with God. It's definitely helped me. And it was during one of those prayer times that I felt like the Lord was telling me to do this for you guys. And again, I'm doing it because I love you, I care about you. And if you're not hearing it from anywhere else, I'm telling you, you are wonderful, you are beautiful, Jesus loves you, and he wants the best for you. Okay, so pray. Remember God, he's in charge, okay? Another one, routine. Routine, having a routine is really important. And like I said, my routine now without my workouts, it kind of stinks. And so I'm trying to recreate a routine. I still have most of my routine, which is good. And then now I have this, the 1 o'clock live. That's part of my routine now. And if you didn't know, at 8 o'clock at night Eastern time, I am doing story time. We started with the first book of the Chronicles of Narnia. It's The Magician's Nephew. And everybody loves the story, right? I used to read to my kids. That was one of my favorite things to do, to just sit on the couch and snuggle with them and read to them. And that's also a great way of calming down and being soothed. So at 8 o'clock Eastern time, if you want, we're going to be reading chapter 2 tonight. Okay. Routine, it's very important. So if your kids are now at home when they had been at school, that's really different for everybody, right? And you'll just have to readjust. And it might be a great idea to have a family meeting, team meeting. You're going to sit around and you're going to come up with a routine that's going to be beneficial. Like, I wouldn't suggest sleeping in and watching Netflix all day. I mean, you could do that, pass the time, but you're not going to get this time back. So make it count, right? Rather than watching Netflix, read books together or play a game together. When I was a kid, one of the games that we would only play occasionally, when we had a big group of people over. I'm half Italian. I wish I were all Italian. I'm only half Italian. And if you know anything about Italians, they've got lots and lots of relatives, right? We've got cousins coming out of the woodwork. So when we would have a big gathering, one of the things that we liked to do was play charades. Does anybody remember how to play charades? You write things out on a piece of paper, on little slips of paper. They could be, you could just do emotions, or you could do animals, or you could do movie titles, and you would let them know what it was, and then you would have to act it out, right? And it's hysterical, some of the things that people do, which reminds me that's another thing that is going to boost your immune system is laughter. That might be a good thing for Netflix. You could find some comedies or clean stand-up comedy on there and do something that's going to make you laugh. Laughing is super good for your immune system. Sometimes I come up with stuff and I just crack myself up and I'm laughing. So try to do that. Like find the humor in things. I love memes, puns, and what else? Just like play on words. I have kind of a quirky sense of humor. I should find some and post them. Oh, what was the thing I was going to do? It was something about a cat and chemistry. Oh, so I used to be a chemical engineer, and I've tutored in chemistry in the past. And I was looking up memes about chemistry, and it was so cute. It had this cat, with the big glasses on, with a blackboard. It was actually a green board behind it and a stack of books. And it said, "Chemistry, I'm in my element." I thought it was funny, get it? Periodic table of elements. Anyway, if you have to explain a joke, then it's not really funny. So humor, find humor, something that's going to make you laugh. It is so good for your immune system. And again, if you are being isolated, we are truly social creatures. We were not made to be alone. Some people may be called to be hermits or whatever, but the majority of us, we need other people. And if you're stuck in your house, it's kind of hard, but you know what? Thank God we live in this time, this day and age, when we have the technology to connect with other people through the social media, through Instagram, through Facebook, Twitter, whatever all the other ones are. I mean, thank God we can do that. And on our phones, we can FaceTime. We can actually see people. So take advantage of that. If you've got some time now, then just give a friend a call or a relative. Think of someone who might be really lonely, who is truly by themselves and not at home with other people, and give them a call or write them a letter, send a card. Do something nice for someone else. That will make you feel a lot better too. Okay, that's it for now. And again, I love you. I'm praying for you. And I will see you tonight at 8 o'clock for story time if you want to join me. All right. God bless you. Bye-bye.